Agriculture will release data about the size of last year's crop. WCIA3's ag reporter Stu Ellis has more in this morning's report from the farm.
After today's reports are released, commodity traders will await projections on planted acreage. That's the big question for Rich Morrison, a risk marketing specialist for Diversified Crop Insurance Services, who spoke Thursday to Farm Credit Customers Indicator.
This year, I'm suggesting that acreage is going to be the big story for the first half of this year. How many more of those acres come into play? And I know Farm Futures and Informa have both come out with their surveys. Informa is talking 12.5 million additional total acres this year, but maybe 14 million combined corn and soybean, more corn and soybean acres this year. So the question going forward, which crops get planted, which price generates the most interest, I think, as we go into spring. But either way, we're looking at a potential for adding stocks of both crops this coming year.
That's going to be a damper on pricing.
You would think. We've got a long way to go, but you would certainly think when you put those into the balance sheets, they start to pencil bigger production and exceeding demand in the year ahead.
And demand is something that's still a question mark, too. We don't know about China yet, and that may be one of the biggest ones.
Well, it's certainly very fickle. I think the bean demand especially is the number that's hard to gauge at this point. We're waiting on the trade deal next week. Most of us don't even know what's inside that trade deal, whether it's going to have any concrete numbers to it, whether it's just a framework, what it consists of. We've heard all kinds of numbers, $50 billion in ag products, $40 billion, $32 billion. So we're kind of waiting to see on pins and needles what that comes out to next week.
That's our report from the farm. I'm Stu Ellis with WCIA3, your local news leader.